Hey YouTube, Lucky for back again with a new Nerf video. This time it's going to be an update of a bunch of stuff. First up, the Doomsayer. If you guys remember, I showed you this like once. I said I'd make a video. Never got around to it. But here it is. Oh wait, I cut it off. Well, here's the spring anyways. So as you can see, I cut off the front of it. I didn't really want to do that, but the barrels weren't ever going to work out. And I actually still have the barrel spacer if someone wants to buy that. Though Doomsayers aren't that common, so nice little piece. I'll just show you the internals quick, because you're never going to see them otherwise. The trigger is the stock trigger, epoxy putty, foam silencing, pennies added for weight, and I'm kind of rushing because, like I said, I have a bunch of stuff. Anyways, this has an Ace number 2 spring and the Rainbow spring. They combine for very strong, holds a bunch, and I'm actually going to make a homemade trigger. Actually, I've made 2. The problem is I didn't really make them much longer. The only reason I'm making a homemade trigger is if you look at how small that trigger is, my finger comes and wants to totally squish on that. So when I make it, it's going to be extended really far, so I could go like this if I want to and prime it. For the plunger tube, this mess. JB welded on, and then epoxy putty was supposed to hold it in the shell, but that didn't work. So I created this. It's a polycarbonate front plate. I made this myself in Microsoft Word. That's how neat that is. Just took a shape and then did that. I haven't cut out the front part. That was just kind of a guesstimate. I guess. It's gonna fit through like that. It's gonna go over, and I don't know if it's gonna be glued or screwed on. That wasn't. It was cut. The shell was cut at different parts, but it's gonna fit on there just like that. Fits very nicely. And then hopefully this will be hoppered. I'll show you the spring power one in there too. Brass reinforcements with JB weld all over. Springs, long shot, yellow long shot or blue. I don't know. It's a black long shot spring. Silver big red bow and original rapid fire shotgun spring. Anyways, the brass makes it so this rod is not gonna break. I know because I've been using these springs and they haven't broken. The other thing is hot glue right there. That's back when I had the stock plunger head. Right now I have a polycarbonate circle right there, U-cup seal, then a washer and some nuts, and then this bolt. You can't see that underneath the foam. This is a U-cup meant for 1 1/4 inch PVC. It doesn't work that good for 1 1/4 inch PVC, but for this, when I get it at the right time, it works. But it creates pretty close to a perfect seal. I can't really demonstrate that now, but that's nice. Another thing I've been working on is this knife finder. This is the original rainbow knife finder, or the hippie finder, whatever. I just sanded it down, didn't sand it well. There's a bunch of scratches and stuff. I didn't have that good of materials, but originally I just painted this all red, and then I actually went over, sanded it down again. So that's why some parts might actually look like darker, because I didn't sand in there. And then I just used electrical tape to tape it off, because I don't have paint tape. I don't paint ever, really. But it kind of looked Iron Man-ish. There's that one Iron Man blaster. It's more of a yellow instead of a gold. But I was actually thinking after I got this, oh, that could be a McDonald's themed blaster, almost. But there are red parts right here. That's where there were cuts with like the knife I was using to sand it. They won't be coming out, but whatever. I actually had a range test thing with this. Actually a firing test. And that it was hitting the wall from 80 feet flat, or pretty close to flat anyways. This is what I made. It's a hat with a bolt sticking right up through there. You put your camera right on there. War footage instantly. This allows you to use any gun. I can use this, even though it has one had 12 barrels spinning. I can use a big blast. I can use a pump snap. Anyways, now we're on to the pump snap. Giant 2-foot clear hopper clip, just because I can. And this will be for defend the core, I think. It shoots really far, even with this thing. It has the preeminent plunger head instead of the epoxy putty. It's not as smooth as I'd like it to be, but still, it's around 27 to 27.5 inches, which is nice. As you can see, I used that red paint to paint this. This one's pretty smooth. It got like more even coats, but as you can see, there's still some scratching with it. It's annoying. It's even worse on this one. A direct copy. This one was actually a rainbow pump grip at one time, So getting to use that, very good, because I wouldn't have been able to really use this otherwise. This is like 16 inches, to show you how small this is. The whole blaster from here to here is 26 1/4. So, really small. This is smaller than a stock long shot with the long shot being extended. I don't know by how much or anything. Anyways, this one didn't get painted as evenly and stuff. And the really annoying part is, like, it just got like rubbed up against something and it just scratched. So I need clear glass or something for it. Anyways, this has a different type of wood handle, but it kind of works. This is like a recycled blaster. This is my very first pump snap, back when I had them with the thing up front, and it was close to like 30 to 31 inches. Now it's down to 26, and it still shoots good. That's the greatest thing about these foregrips is you need 4 inches for a foregrip. When compared to Rainbow, it comes with like a 6-inch foregrip, and I don't use the whole foregrip, but still it's pretty comfortable. And as you can see, I fixed my Rainbow. Nice segue there. It has very clean holes for not even trying again. Like if you look at these ones, this is the one that I screwed up on. I just drilled them. These are 1/2 inch instead of 3/4 or 3/8. Nice pump grip. Pretty smooth. The handle, totally fixed it. Use those longer screws just like I said I would. The problem with this was the PVC cracked, and it actually started cracking again. I didn't want to do another pump grip, so I just used this. It's a piece of 1.5 inch coupler, and I used a longer bolt. And you can see the bolt is pretty bent, still performs well. Sealed quick, I guess. Now this isn't as reliable for getting the seal because it's not like flat, but you get the idea. It's pretty good. Anyways, I haven't really worked on ranges on this one. It's just more, I got it finished. It will go through a war. That's good. It is kind of annoying not having the sheath there, but if I really had to, I could kind of sand down this top part and put part of the PVC there. You can see that. Last one, I guess. This gun, I got one of these. Shoots the rings. Pretty neat. Great refire. Nice. Another thing is the pumps. I told you guys about one that like it wasn't working, so I got another one, and I was gonna return this one. These now both don't work, and I was thinking then, well, I must be doing something wrong when I was gluing it. But then I got this one from Dom along with a big blast shell, and he gave that to me for free. Thanks, Dom. But I can like unscrew this thing and screw on my own, and like just interchanging the parts. But it's somewhere in here is where these ones are both broken. It's again, you're pumping. It's like this. You're trying to pump, nothing goes in the tank. And I was thinking maybe it's just the tank. I use different pumps and it still works though. Pretty annoying, but oh well. I don't really use air guns as much. I am definitely spring. I figured that out. Except I do like some long range shots. Anyways, that's the update. It's pretty big. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, all that stuff. Bye.